Yo, shout out to the Most High, the top of the eyes, even on lower state, you know what I'm saying? It's LDeez, also known Lawrence of One. For another episode, I need to know with my special guest. Introduce yourself, G.
Shooter McGavin, 87 Spike Lee on Instagram. Check me out. With it.
You said Shooter McGavin?
Shooter McGavin, like Happy Gilmore. You feel me? Like
Happy Gilmore.
Like the movie. Like golf course villain.
Okay, for sure.
Crafty vet.
Okay.
Been in the game, you know what I'm saying?
It sounded to me like you starting to kick that player shit, like my nigga Champ Green. Shout out to my nigga Champ Green.
Shout out Champ Green.
You know Champ Green?
I don't know Champ Green.
Yeah, shout out to my fat twin, man.
If he a player, shout out to him.
He's very much so that. He's very much so that. You know what I'm saying?
Salute you, man.
For sure, man. So
talk players.
Okay, so this album, like I was gonna ask you, man. Now it says Shooter. Is this some gangster shit or is this some player shit?
Like I said, it's Shooter McGavin. That's the character on Happy Gilmore. I just stole his name.
Okay.
So pretty much my whole persona is just based on, you know what I'm saying, like living like a player, hitting that golf course, you know what I'm saying, trying to achieve, you know
now,
what I'm
is
saying?
hitting the golf course, is that a code name for?
Nah, I actually golf.
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, it's an old golf course. I like to hit, what's that, the Ritz-Carlton shit, it slipped my mind. I'm nervous, but yeah, I like to golf. Yeah.
You nervous?
Yeah, a little bit.
You come off as a weed smoker, man.
Very much so. I started out smoking, then I did some growing, and then the game got fucked up. So now I'm just a weed connoisseur.
Okay.
I got a few blogs on weed. Pretty much, you're gonna catch me at the pop up. You know what I'm saying? All around, man. I just judged the ZA Olympics. Just you know what I'm saying? I'll be down there on the 17th of June. I'm a heavy weed smoker. It's funny because I didn't even mention that, but yeah. I'm heavy into the weed culture, you know what I'm saying? And that's very much a part of the Bay. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like
what are your favorite 3 weed songs?
Mota by Devin the Dude. What's the one where when I wake up in the morning, I'm always popping my friend?
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, Yuck Mouth.
Yep, on that Godzilla album, I think.
Yeah.
I used to love that shit.
And the third one is, hey, smoke weed every day. You feel me? Like the next episode. Actually, the whole Chronic album.
So that's your 3?
Yeah, off the top of my head, yeah.
Now that I got 5 on it, that ain't nowhere in there?
I got 5 on it. I mean, to me, I was so little, I didn't even know that was really about weed. You feel me? Like,
what you thought they was selling Subway sandwiches, nigga?
That's just a bait. It's a bait. Niggas talk about getting keyed. I don't know what the fuck that bit, but it's like
$5 footlongs, nigga.
That's like it's a bass song. You feel me? It's just something I grew up hearing on KMEL and shit. So I didn't really associate that with weed because, yeah, man, we was trying to go 10-10.
Well, about the time you was going 10-10, 5-5, you just couldn't get shit. Because back in the day, 5-5 was a motherfucker. You know? Hey, look, let me do my Drew Down voice. Hey, hello.
Nah, me and this man, I done got 5 sacks and the whole shit. But, yeah, man, by the time, I don't know. I got a connection to the plant. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. Are they putting fentanyl in weed?
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why the fuck would they do that? Like,
I mean,
well, you talking about the little cartridge story that's been floating around about them putting fent in cartridges and shit. Like that's foolish. You know, like whoa.
Wait, what's foolish? The story or them doing it?
The story. I mean, because they wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't see motherfuckers doing that shit. But
you don't see people wanting to get high as fuck and people are using crystal methamphetamines?
Crystal meth, that's a completely different high.
Then what?
Than a weed high.
I'm talking about fentanyl.
Fentanyl, ain't that heroin? Ain't that like heroin?
Yeah.
That's not like weed.
Yeah, but I asked you, are they putting fentanyl in
weed? I said no, because motherfucker wouldn't come back. You know what I'm saying?
So,
I don't want to get no high, no fentanyl. Let me just double back.
So, because I know you've been hearing about people having fentanyl overdoses.
Yeah, that's in the pills.
Okay.
But it started out in the powder, and then I feel like people start catching on to it being in powder, so they start pressing the pills with it and shit. Supposedly,
because I have heard somebody.
I heard.
You've never heard nobody putting fentanyl in weed. Have you ever heard about people putting fentanyl in weed?
I've heard stories on Shade Room about the shit, but in real life, no. I wouldn't be too worried about that.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I just recently heard somebody.
You in like Alabama, or, weed is hella trash, but I don't even see how they would slip it in there. Would they just spray it? Or I don't know. Don't you have to? Isn't fentanyl decar? I don't know, because weed's a decarboxylate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! He went scientific. What decarboxylate?
That pretty much means you have to add heat to it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like fentanyl, you could just pop it.
Yeah.
So if you just, I don't get the correlation how they would just mix it with weed and make it work.
I imagine that a motherfucker will probably take it because it can come in liquid form too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they administer it at the doctor. I don't know if motherfuckers was talking about that they was putting it on the weed, then drying it, then smoking it. Oh, shout out to the train. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker chewing, speaking of weed. You know what I'm saying? Or if motherfuckers was sitting up there taking the motherfucking pills, busting them down, then smoking them. I don't know. You know, when motherfuckers want to get high, they do a whole bunch of shit, don't they?
I think they just go to their heroin dealer and get some fent, rather than just be like, let me just get some weed with fent. Who got weed with fent? That'd be kind of hard to find. I mean, most of the weed dealers I know, they get fucked up if they sell somebody some fent.
Well, when you got
your ass.
Well, see, the thing about it is that you smoke weed, but you're not a dope fiend.
Weed fiend, baby.
Yeah, it's a difference because some motherfuckers like to get high on anything. Like, you know what I thought? You know what I think, right?
Well, it's a different type of. I guess I look for an experience when I smoke. You know what I'm saying? Because you're looking for, we used to the high already. So, I just look for, uniqueness, like taste, smell, bag appeal, power.
Bag of what?
Bag appeal.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, is it frosty? Is it pretty? Is it purple? Is it pretty?
Yeah.
Other shit, what? Yeah, that's it. Like, power, definitely power, but the high gonna be there, like my nigga V said.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though? Because like I used to drink alcohol, right?
Yeah.
And there's people that drink alcohol because they're alcohol connoisseurs. They like to drink nice wines and aged whiskeys and shit like that. I wasn't like that, right? I want to drink anything that I can get my fucking hands on.
You drink to get drunk.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Not buzz, drunk.
Okay, so to parallel that to like the weed world, like niggas in LA are kind of like you. They like OG Kush. Like, don't give a fuck about if it tastes fruity or how it tastes. Like, they want that power. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, me personally, like, I smoke all day. So it's like, I'm going to be getting high, so I want something that's smooth, that tastes good, you know what I'm saying, smell good. And people will be like, oh, what's that?
Well, have you ever smoked a lace blunt?
No.
Okay.
I've been smoking probably 23 years.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That puts you somewhere around 2,000.
Yeah. I'm 35.
Okay, 2,000. Yeah. Okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Yeah. Never had a lace blunt. Never came close. Rest in peace, my cousin Jonathan.
Oh, getting the mic.
Rest in peace, my cousin Jonathan. He always said, bro, just look at the butt, bro. If you ever see like some white shit falling off it, nigga, leave that shit alone, bro.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody ever tried it. So
it seemed like after weed became legal, it seemed like women got on drugs and niggas got on harder dope.
Yeah. So what do you mean by women got on drugs? Okay. Because in my humble opinion, women always been dabbling.
Oh, for sure.
They get the drink in them. You feel
I mean, the cat was out of the bag. The cat was out of the bag. Like, what do you think about this crystal meth and amphetamine epidemic?
Man,
I thought that was a white people person thing. And that tent city shit, that shit is Occupy Oakland, son.
I mean,
Occupy Oakland started that tent city shit.
They got 10 cities in Castro Valley. They got 10 cities
Yeah.
all through this, like in white neighborhoods. So it's a fool. I mean, you know, like I seen a nigga with a 32-inch and a couch, you know, Corinthian level couch in his fucking tent and shit. And I was just like, are these niggas really on dope? You know what I mean? Some like in Castro Valley. I'm sorry, in Castro Valley, like my mom lives in Castro Valley, so I go to her house. I stop at the store, and like I just see regular because like they're in like this little underpass under the freeway. I just see regular people. They don't look like they on drugs. They just walking down there. I'm just like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like either everybody does crack or maybe it's something more than, you feel me? Like just like maybe some poverty shit popping. You know what I mean? Like niggas can't afford where they stay.
It's crazy though
they
because
say, fuck it, they don't want to pay no rent no more. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather ball out in the tent.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. For sure. A motherfucker said fuck it after they got used to that tent. Motherfucker said fuck it. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man. So let's talk about this album a little bit, man. What is this album about, man?
Okay, so that was my first album. I mean, I've done about 6 since. That's just the cover because that's just one of the flyers I have. But yeah, the very best of Shooter. How that came about was really I wasn't really rapping till like a year and a half ago. And my partner, he been rapping the whole time, you know, and so I was just like, man, when you gonna let me? He kept on taking me off songs. I was just like, why you keep taking me off? He's like, well, you ain't serious, bro. I'm like, well,
yanking.
When you about to get serious?
Name.
And so I'm like, I'm serious right now. So I just went to the studio. He had a booth. I was smoking in his living room. He had a studio like in his kitchen. So I just went to the kitchen, laid a verse, and he had this camera laying around. So I was just like, fuck it, let's shoot a video to this verse on a golf course a few days later. The shit got like 30,000 views, and I was like, fuck it, we keep rapping. And then a couple weeks later, we shot another video on the jet skis, Berryessa and shit, and that was lit. Then a few months later, we shot like this little movie type shit. It's called Lee Wick, where I had people, my partners, they steal my dog, and I just wake up and I hop in an I-8, I throw on a black suit, and I just go whoop everybody ass and get my dog back. It's called Lee Wick. You could watch that shit on YouTube. It's pretty tight. Actually, all them shits is on YouTube. They raw. But yeah, so after that, I was like, well, I got these videos, man. I kind of am a rapper, so let me just, Twine was like, bro, you got to do, that's him. You got to do like 100 songs, bro, and pick the best ones. And I was just like, bro, every song I do is a greatest hit.
Come on now.
So I said, I just picked the first 5 songs I did. I said, I'm going to name this shit the very bestest Shooter. Even though it's my first album, nigga, this is my best shit. Nigga, everything I do is my best shit. So, yeah, so we dropped that one, that motherfucker right there. And we did the Wine Cellar music a couple months later. We shot another video on the golf course. Just did 3 more albums after that. I'm kind of high with Days of Thunder. The whole catalog is on every digital platform.
Man, what is your superpower as an MC?
I guess my ability to I guess use my voice as an instrument, as I like to slide into the beat. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes like I guess you could just nod off, like listen to me, like just zone out. You feel me? But if you actually listen to what I'm saying, I'm really giving some game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it's just so smooth, motherfuckers ain't really catch it.
So would you consider yourself a Dodie Rapper?
What's that?
A weed rapper?
Nah, I don't even rap about weed. Well, I got a couple songs about weed, you know, because 2016, that was a really good year for me.
Okay, what happened in 2016?
I'd rather you just listen to the album. I mean, it's called Yalamu. It's named after California. Wells produced the whole album. Number 5 is called Dower. And that's pretty much what niggas in the East Coast call sour diesel. And if you know anything about sour diesel, you know what I'm saying, you know that you could yield about 2-3 pounds of plant. And you know, I had some property up north, and I might have got it cracking in 2016. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might have helped me out a lot. So shout out 2016.
Shout out to 2016, man. So what is
Nature Boy?
Man, talk about, man, your relationship, man, with my partner, 9-8 Twizzon.
Oh man. Really just rapping on tables together when we was kids. I was always I used to freestyle a lot. Like all the older we was in middle school, all the 8th graders would just call me to the table like, Leland, freestyle, you know, rap, you know what I'm saying? And Twine, he was just like a little peon or somebody who really wanted to rap, and he pulled up and he started rapping with me, and then it just seemed to be just me and him. And then shout out my nigga Steve. He's a piercer now. He got like Zebra Ink or some shit like that in Berkeley. He's been piercing a long time. It's pretty big.
Oh, Zebra on Telegraph?
Yeah. My nigga Steve. He's a piercer up over there. I think he helped start that shit. But we was little kids. It was me, him, and Steve. And we used to go to his house on East 17th and rap. And then I quit. And he kept going. So, yeah, that's my relationship with him. We've been knowing each other since we was little kids. We used to go to middle school together in Oakland.
Okay. What school y'all went to?
Golden Gate. It's my holy names.
Is that a private school?
Yeah.
Seventh-day Adventist school?
Yeah.
Up in the hill?
Yeah, Seventh-day Adventist school.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Okay. How old is she?
Yeah, my mom is Seventh-day Adventist.
Okay. Did you go to Market Street?
Yeah. I went. My mom went to Emmanuel Temple, but everybody goes to Market Street. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So do you know Ansel?
Ansel, Steve is Ansel's cousin.
Ansel?
The dude I'm talking about. The third dude we talking about, that's his cousin.
Ansel, Lionel, Parnell.
Parnell, Ansel.
I'll say this to that
and
nigga.
they like Marshawn's partners and shit.
They're his cousins.
Yeah.
Those are like my those are my nephews. Emmanuel.
Yeah.
They're his cousins. And when I see them niggas, you know what I say? To my nigga Azel, Zazel, Ezel, and Azel. E my nigga Lionel. E my nigga Parnell and Lionel and Dinell.
Yeah, because his mom's name is Nell.
Yep.
And then his sister's name is like Danielle.
Yep.
His name's Steve.
Yeah.
So that's my nigga though, man. I love that dude.
Yeah, them is my peoples, man.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's a small world, right?
Hell yeah.
No, it's a big Lawrence, nigga. It ain't nothing about this motherfucker small, Twan. I'm just that motherfucking big, nigga.
I'm fucking with it.
I'm fucking with it. So, man, I got to ask you a question, man.
Yeah.
If you was a strand of weed, what would you be?
Which strain would I be?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, damn. What am I smoking right now?
And don't say Bammer.
Well, you say a specific strain. I'm going to say, man, right now, I say I'm probably like a Panda Milk. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real Bay Cross. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cookies in my blood, but it's been crossed so many times. You feel me? Like I'm my own strain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like cause Panda Milk, that came from like cereal milk, and cereal milk came from cookies and crossed with sherbet. Yeah. And I was like, we going back down.
Yeah.
But here I am. Down here, you feel me?
Right. That's
if
right.
you listen to this shit, you gonna hear the bay in my shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like charcuterie boards. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about high end massages and hot stone massages in Napa. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's actually my biggest hit is Napa. You feel me? Watch the video. You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm gonna actually watch Napa.
Wine and Country Inn. You feel me? Like a couple G's a night, baby. You feel me? We out there.
Come on, man. Hey, you talking that player shit, man.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Gotta fuck with me, man. I'm telling you, I'm on all digital platforms. I'm always coming, man. We got another one with Pablo Skywalker. It's called Pablo and Shooter. It's coming out on June 8th. And I got another video. It's called 2 Times. It's like hologram shooter. You know how people have like your cards. You feel me? Like the holograms, like super shooter. You know
Okay.
So I did the 2 times with my nephew and Twine, and we burying a body. You know what I'm saying? But it's I'm more of a visual rapper. I'm a lifestyle rapper, but I'm more like into like the visuals. I really like to shoot videos. I like to create shit. You know what I'm saying? I like to create like storylines. I like to tell like a story with like a visual. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
yeah, we did that. Hopefully we achieved that a few times. You know what I'm saying? But
So, man, what is your biggest drive in this music shit, man?
basically to be heard and respected as a creator, and try and get as heard by as many people as possible.
And you also say that you, the Spike Lee, tap into that, man. I seen it, but I didn't,
Well, we kept shooting, like I said, like a year and a half ago, we kept shooting videos, and then I was just like, man, we want to do a movie, man. And I just was like, all right, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So he started, him and my other partner, they just started fucking with it. And I just was there trying to give, you feel me, like, throw my opinion out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we sit down and really just write out a series. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this going to happen to this. This main character's going to this. And we're gonna fly this person out for this. And just getting locations together and just getting the vision in my brain of how to do things. I mean, the movies that we did, basically, there are other people's, probably Twine's creative idea on Sleeping on Me, which is a series that we just put out a few months ago, and it's basically like a drama based on, a hairstylist. Shout out I Am Science. She's like the lead singer. I mean the lead character, and yeah. And then the other movie I was in, it was just like I just happened to be the main character because I don't know how that happened. I just walked in the Twine house and my nigga's like, "Hey, you want to be in this movie?" I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "All right, show up." I showed up. He's just like, "Oh, you know what, Lee?" Shout out Hooker Boy Films. He was just like, "Man, I think you should just be the main character." And I was like, I didn't even know what that meant. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to show up, man. So yeah, we shot that, and then it got like, I just thought it was just like I'm just like, I'm here. You feel me? Like trying to just do what I can, learn. I'm not an actor or whatever. And then the shit got like 200,000 fucking views. I'm like at the pop up, you know what I'm saying? The weed pop up. I'm like asking for some weed, niggas next to me like, "Hey, you in a movie?"
Yeah.
I could tell your voice anywhere. I'm just like, me? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so you done slipped in the motherfucking game and you waking shit up. You doing more shit on accident than niggas is doing on purpose.
Yeah, I get, man.
Man, say it, man. So I gotta ask you a question real quick, man. I gotta ask you a question since you want to talk about opinions and shit. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Does Kim Kardashian deserve a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Sure. Yeah. She's the new Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's what it is now.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
out with the way, out with the old, in with the new.
And she was the first, right? Numero uno. Whoa, no. It was Paris Hilton.
That's right.
And then it was her.
That's right.
But I mean, Paris ain't really need to do that. She kind of like laid the blueprint on accident, in my opinion. She a billionaire. She didn't really need to do no sex tape. It was just kind of like really her life. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
she was sleeping with, what's his name, Simon, or the camera dude, and he was a snake, and his shit slipped out. And then I feel like Kim was like, "Man, you really blew up off that shit."
You think that it was purposely done?
Oh yeah. Well, we already know that.
Well, I'm taking out initially
because Ray J.
Initially. I mean, that was her boyfriend or something.
Well,
right?
I feel like they was fucking around. You know what I'm saying? And then like they probably watched it and was like, you know what, we got something. Because I know her mama seen it and signed off on the shit. And Ray J just came out with the shit. He just said, Bradley, you know, we signed off on the shit. I got the papers here and there. Because, you know, they was trying to throw him under the bus, trying to make him look like the bad guy. Or
oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
And he had to, you know, just clear the air.
Some people say...
I believe Ray J. You know
some people say...
real nigga.
Man, I asked that...
To death row?
I asked that question. What, you know, I think he's Snoop's cousin.
He's Brandy's brother.
So he's Snoop's cousin.
Is Brandy Snoop's cousin?
He would have to be. No, she would. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They related to Snoop. They cousins. So
wow.
Did you know that, Steve? Okay. So some people say,
wow.
Some people say, hey man, I don't think Kim deserved anything. What she do? Have a sex tape. You know how much shit Kim Kardashian has actually done?
She's a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, you turned the sex tape into $1 billion industry. And a lot of people don't look good having sex. You feel me?
Were you just accrediting that sex tape to her success?
It got her popping. That's what got her the look.
But you got to stay popping.
Right.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians been on 15, 14 seasons.
No, I'm talking about they started from that.
Yeah.
And then it grew into $1 billion industry.
Yeah, she ain't no one-hit wonder, man.
No. Yeah, she only got hit one time.
Yeah,
on camera.
Yeah. She ain't no one-hit wonder. And she done did some notable things like
got niggas out of jail.
Got niggas out of jail, man.
But I mean, as far as Hollywood, she's not an actress. No. She's not a singer. No. But
she's an executive producer.
She is a star.
Yeah.
She's a reality star. It don't get no realer than that. Sucking all them dicks on camera and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, my bad. What I'm supposed to say?
No. I just like how you just reverted to that.
She real as fuck. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake that.
I mean, but the thing about it is, like, and I'm on your side, sorta, but
I mean, I don't want it to be the new Hollywood.
I mean,
as far as like, I'm traditionally, I wish I could say that it doesn't deserve that, but that's just how Hollywood is now. So,
I mean, most of the women that actually have stars on the Hollywood Hall of Fame have probably gave a blowjob in their life. So how was she any different than them?
Shout out Harvey Weinstein, man. You know?
Oh man.
So we know he you feel me? Pushing that issue. You know what I'm saying? A few people probably went down that road.
Come on, man.
She just made more money off of hers, but I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's hard to say. But yeah, she deserved it for sure.
Oh, for sure.
So, I mean, her sisters is billionaires. I mean, she opened the whole floodgates.
Yeah.
You're talking about her younger sisters, and they don't have to do that. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll never see Kendall.
Like, remember when Jay-Z said this? Hov did that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that. Kim did that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go.
You don't have to hoe through that.
So this is what I want to know, man. Do you look at, you said she's a hoe, right? Do you look at her as a hoe, like promiscuous and shit? Is she?
Yeah, she's promiscuous.
Is she any more or less promiscuous than the average chick?
No. Because that's just the time we live in. I mean, what? No. Hell no. Because honestly, she's just fucking her boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? And like, as far as I know, it's just one nigga at a time. I mean, you hella famous, so can you really creep like that with hella niggas? I mean, bitches these days.
She might be creeping with Twan. She might be fucking around in Brookfield one night, ain't Twan?
She is. She is with Twan. She just left Twan. She's on her way to Twan.
Come on now. And then when I said that, he gonna pop. Did you see how he popped his gold rope?
He's a good dude.
Man, check this out, man. Twan been cool since I met the motherfucker, man. You know what's crazy, though? I love them niggas from 9-8, man. I said this to Clep, man. I said this to that motherfucker Ray Ride. I said, man, can I be in the Brookfield gang? I played ONBL.
Shout out to Ryder, baby.
Ray Ryder, legendary motherfucker, that LTD, man.
Yeah, man. Every time I do some shit, I always ride over to Riders and have them listen to my shit.
Come on, man.
Put the stamp on it, man.
You from East Oakland, right?
Yeah. Well, I went to school in East Oakland, like I said, like till the 11th grade.
Mm-hmm.
I was born, I lived on 108th and Breed, and then I moved to Castro Valley. But my mom, she was like a black studies major, so she never wanted me to go to school with black people, with white people. Okay. So I always went to school in Oakland.
Oh, so you grew up in kind of like a black household?
Well,
do you know what I mean when I say a black household?
Both of my parents are black. You know, my sister's black. Yeah.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm saying like when you go in the door, they're talking black shit. And there's black awareness.
My dad never liked the police. No.
Okay.
He always warned me, you know, they gonna get you if you don't find a place for yourself. You know, they got a place for you.
Yeah.
So you gotta be on your toes about everything you do. You feel me?
Because there's different levels of having a black household.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah. My mom, she would go to a black church. You feel me?
Was black studies a part of what she used to get you and stuff like that?
She's a black studies major, but she's also a vegetarian, so that's not very black. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on.
I used to go to school. Hold
on.
Fake bologna sandwiches. Everybody cap on me and shit.
Hold on.
I was vegetarian first 15 years of my life.
So eating healthy is not black? Is what you just said.
You'll be ridiculed. I went to a black school. You know what I'm saying? I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? You light skin, you're going to get capped on for that. You feel me? You're going to get capped on for having some funny food in your lunch. And that's just what it was.
But that's just what niggas do, man.
Yeah. I ain't never met
your feet too big, and nigga, all this old big. Your feet too small, you gonna tip over. But, you ain't got no legs. You a certified stepper. Niggas gonna get in your shit, Vinny.
Well, we gotta look at soul food. Is there any like healthy soul food?
Solely vegan. Shout out to Solely Vegan.
Man, no disrespect. It's fried food. Like, you're not supposed to eat no processed food, no hydrogenated oils, none of that. You feel me? Like,
shit, he kicking that dicarbox shit that he said earlier.
I don't follow that, but my mom sends me emails about the shit all the time and tells me she does seminars on the shit. Like, she's like was like the first member of 24 Hour Fitness, like when it was called Nautilus. Like, well, this gym was in West Oakland. Like,
well, 24 Hour Fitness ain't open 24 hours no more. So can we get part of our money back?
Her membership's like $50 a year. She was like the first.
Oh, member. So she got grandfathered in.
And they tried to get her out, but then I guess they sued and kept it.
Sued they motherfucking ass. Just like Tupac said, nigga, this is how we do this.
Straight up and down, man.
Hey, man, when you think about rappers and stuff like that, who would you say is the top 5 most underrated rappers of all time?
Man, well, when I was growing up, I just like popular rappers, so I don't really know. Everybody who I fuck with is like people give them a lot of respect. Me personally, AWAX, motherfuckers don't like him. But the thing about it, I feel like I'm the only nigga that slaps him.
AWAX. I'm trying to think who I've heard that.
Never heard of AWAX. See, underrated, baby.
Well, just because I don't know who he is.
Right. Well, he was like, he's from Pittsburgh.
AWAX.
Or is he from Antioch? AWAX. He been rapping. He was signed to Akon. He was like the 6th mob figure. The mob figures hated him. They was like funking with him. They called him earwax and shit. It was like a huge thing. Like, but I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was just watching these.
You ever heard of AWAX?
Never heard of AWAX.
Have you ever heard of King Freako?
Of course I heard of King Freako.
He got an album that was slapping.
King Freako. Yeah,
Rest in peace.
Yeah. They always shout out King, like Selsky and everybody like from King Freako.
Yeah. But I'm going to check AWAX out. You said AWAX was raw?
AWAX, I swear, every song. Nigga, he did some time in Lompoc. He caught a body when he was like 16, and he spits.
Now, does his shit kind of sound like mob figure type shit? Because King Freako's shit kind of sound like his shit sounded that mob figure type shit. So is it that same type of music?
His music like evolved. I mean, I don't mean to pee on his dick, but I just feel like he is like, I'm the only nigga. I try to think of motherfuckers that I only like motherfuckers don't slap. But I'm like, he's been around for a hella fucking long. Shit, I used to fuck with Hundreds, and then he got kind of weird. But,
Shout out to Hundreds.
Yeah. But that shit was tight when he's just that first album was lit. You know what I'm saying? That Not Off. I was dripping and shit.
Hundreds was my label mate on Fool's Gold Records.
Oh, you was on Fool's Gold?
Yeah.
Damn, that's lit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. Yeah, he like he's on Showtime and shit now, right? He's like an actor.
Yeah, I ain't seen Hundreds in a minute, man.
His name's Cut Cisco now.
Last time I seen him, he had a perm and shit like that. I met him.
Ice Cold Perm.
Yeah.
That's when I fucked with him on the Ice Cold Perm album.
Cause I remember when
he like stopped rapping altogether.
Yeah, I heard.
He only does.
I never heard too much of his music, but you ever heard of Trackademics?
Trackademics, yeah.
Not Tracks a Million, Trackademics.
I think I bought some. They're on BeatStars. He on BeatStars. I think I bought some beats off of him before. Trackademics.
He made
his tag.
He made the Tell Me When to Go remix, the one that sound like opera.
Oh, yeah.
The remix. So
the Trackademics remix,
Yeah. So he ended up getting me this line on that Fool's Gold Records, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you know that you and me and Hundreds is the only people from the Bay Area that signed so far to Fool's Gold Records."
Damn, that was who was what's his name? Starts with a D. Danny Brown?
Danny Brown. He from Detroit.
Yeah, he's on Fool's Gold, right?
Yeah, he was lit.
Danny Brown, he crazy.
Kid Cudi.
Yeah, Kid Cudi was on Fool's Gold.
Yep, that's where he dropped Day and Night at.
God. Yo, that's huge, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, would you say that Black Thought is on your? You ever heard of Black Thought?
Of course, the Roots.
Yeah. Would you put him on your?
Me personally, what was it? Friendology or something like that. I only bought one Roots album.
Okay.
And I mean, I fuck with Mos Def and Black Thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was kind of young though. You know what I'm saying? Even though I did listen to Lyricist Lounge. I like. They had a little TV show on MTV. I was hella mad they canceled. Wordsworth, all them. Black Thought is an innovator. I seen the Roots at the event center when they did a concert with Gym Class Heroes and Estelle, and that was they clean, they saucy. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they're the only people who could really do the live band.
Dope.
I don't really care for people rapping over live bands. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the music was, you know, Questlove, everybody who is clearly made for that.
Yeah.
But like one year at Summer Jam, Kendrick he did some live band shit, and I was just like, bro, I'm over this, bro. Like,
yeah,
this ain't rap. I don't like live bands.
Okay.
But because the first year he did it, like he did All My Life I Want Money and Power, like the whole fucking Oracle erupted. And then the next year he did it over acoustic. I was just like, bruh, no, you know what I'm saying? But back to where I don't want to digress, you feel me? Pretty much the Roots are the only people who could do that, I feel like.
Gotcha. This is a question I want to ask you. Do you look at Too Short as being underrated?
No. I feel like everybody knows Too Short. Everybody knows Too Short. I'm talking about if you talk about a Bay Area rapper, if you go down to Atlanta, they gonna know who he is. You go to New York, he the nigga that did songs with Biggie, Jay-Z, Tupac,
Scarface.
Who else did that?
You know what though? It's funny though because his catalog, right? His catalog is huge. Like,
yeah. And then his son, I mean, I love Too Short.
I wouldn't say he's underrated. I'm agree with Fab. I think that he's underappreciated though.
Yeah.
Because he's been around forever.
I mean, he still could do some shit and people gonna listen.
Yeah.
So that's like, I don't know who else could do that after like releasing shit in 82. And
do you look at E40 as underrated?
Yeah. Yeah, I do, because motherfuckers fuck with Short style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they like his style. E40, like, I'm like, man, the Bumble, Motherfuckers, that shit just go over people's heads.
Yeah.
I'm like, a motherfucker don't gotta be flat square. Run up, man. Get up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some let up some 2 or 3s on the other side of that. Droughts. Ouch. Yeah.
Cooking bacon in the ghetto with the bulletproof apron. I'm talking about, man, E40
is the shit.
Is the fucking shit. And my partner from New York, like we on a group chat. You know what I'm saying?
And what'd he say? Why he rap like that?
Hates him. You don't get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the conversation is fucking over. You know what I mean? It makes me so mad because he just talks so much shit. And he's a real intellect. He's an educator. You know what I'm saying? He teaches, and so like he's always reading books and shit. Like he actually,
I like how he said it. He's always reading books and shit like that.
I mean, honestly, I like talking to him because like I'll just steal some of his words.
For sure,
like he got hella big words. I just drop that in the conversation.
He ain't got bigger words than E40.
Indubitably.
You know what's crazy though about E40 though, right? Originality, whether you fuck with the style or not, you gotta give him a B+ to an A. I'm gonna give him an A, right?
Yeah.
Storytelling, you gotta give him an A. Longevity, you gotta give him an A.
Yeah.
Respect, you gotta give him an A. He's an A artist.
Man, the man had Biggie hemmed up. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna speak on that.
Apologize. Man, I mean, this is E40 we talking about.
Yeah, I ain't gonna speak on that.
I mean, yeah, he I don't know, man. Like, people don't like his style, but I don't. You can't fuck with 40, man.
The cool part is, I think that style is dope as fuck and it's original.
Yeah.
But when you hear what he's saying,
it's even colder.
It's even colder.
And it's funny because it's like everybody except Sauce Walker, you know what I'm saying? He got like a high pitch kind of, and it kind of favors 40, you know what I mean? A little bit.
Sauce Walker is hella funny.
Yeah. I love Sauce Walker. I mean,
me too.
When it comes to telling stories,
man, come on, man. Ain't nobody, man. His charisma, Sauce Walker,
yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, he's some ism for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Man, come on, man.
Making all that money off OnlyFans, you gonna have
what that motherfucker say?
Have something to say.
Yeah, man. Sauce Walker, man. Yeah.
But that's what he just trying to. But he really got some shit to say. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
If you really listen to records like Family and like, he's deep. You know
man, look, if they came out with a Sauce Walker toy and you pressed the hand button and said, "Oh, I'm getting that motherfucker."
What happened to his twin? I don't even know.
Sauce Walker got a twin.
It was two of them at first. It was the Walkers. The Walker twins.
I didn't know that, but I heard his father.
It was two of them.
I heard his father was a wrestler.
What?
I heard that. I heard his father.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I could definitely see that.
You know what? Because it's all about personalities. See, rap, right?
Yeah.
If you rapping, you got to have a personality too. That's why interviews is dope, because people be like, man, I'm just tuning in for this motherfucker. Like, Crip Mac is a motherfucker that I could sit there and look at. Have you ever heard of this dude named, I think his name is FBG Butter or FG, he from Chicago.
I follow the Shade Room, so I've probably seen all of these people at one point.
That motherfucker's hella funny. Sauce Walker, Boosie.
Oh, yeah.
When you could just sit there and fuck with a rapper without even fucking with their music, they got your ass.
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Kanye West dropped shit, nigga, the whole world, nigga, stop. Did you see the Ye shit? Then motherfuckers say the nigga crazy and turn around the shit that he said was true.
Yeah.
Every time a nigga say Kanye West is out of his fucking mind, they say, oh, the nigga broke. And then he come back and then they done paid that nigga.
Yeah, Adidas had to come back for his 15%.
Adidas.
Yeah, man. And if you're smart, you're going to get on that confirmed Adidas. You know what I'm saying? I try and drop a few jewels for y'all.
Okay. Well, we got to talk about that.
I mean, we do sneaker vlogs as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I just want to give y'all some game if you want to get some Yeezys right now. Get that Adidas confirmed. They releasing all of Kanye's shit. You know what I'm saying? So get on the queue and you might get you some Adidas for retail for once.
Okay.
In life.
For sure.
But I don't know. The queue over, it's been a couple days, but it's worth trying. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I might have to fuck with you, man. You seem like you know where all the people and the smart money in the books is at.
Oh, yeah. You want to talk to my boy Larry. He'll piss you off talking about E40. But other than that, he's smart. He's going to give you some game.
Is he the type of nigga to say, well, E40 technically doesn't rap in the pocket?
My thing is, he going to throw I don't want to diss nobody because, I mean, I forgot, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, he'll throw a bunch of Benny the Butchers at you and a bunch of shit.
Benny the Butcher go crazy. What the thing about, you want me to
Rock Marciano, honestly, I got to give him a shot. But at the same time, it's like, bro, they got their
Was you ever an East Coast head?
Man, I like DMX. I like Jada Kiss.
Cameron?
Of course. Purple Haze is my shit.
Come on, man.
WuTang? WuTang, I don't know. No. I like Method Man. But I mean, I don't really listen to WuTang. You feel me? Like I can't, it wasn't really in front of me like that.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about them, but I do watch the show and that shit is hella clean.
Gotcha.
If y'all don't watch the show, you should. That shit is lit.
On Hulu?
On Hulu, yeah. The WuTang, that shit is clean. It'll give you some history too. But it's funny because, like, they just used to do so much to, like, record albums back then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I got, like, 6-7 EPs in, like, a year. You know what I'm saying? I got, like, 2 more coming out. Because you just go in and, you feel me? You just buy beats and you rap it. Like, back then, they just, like, you had to have an 8-track, do it right, redo it, a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I just pay an engineer, you know what I'm saying? And you'll feel me, like, try, you know, probably get in their face, promote my shit.
For sure.
But, yeah, back then it was a whole art. Like, you got to be a real artist. So I respect WuTang, you know, because they literally spent thousands of dollars to make them drums sound like they beating on trash cans. But you feel me? That's how they wanted the shit to sound.
Man, that nigga RZA, man, is one of the most.
Yeah.
Man, he top 10.
The RZA,
he top 10 producer.
I really started respecting him when I seen Kill Bill.
Scores on movies.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, yeah, he the truth. You know what
For sure.
Yeah, I like the Gravel Pit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The Killer Bees or whatever.
For sure, man. Before we get out of here, man, tell people again, man, where they can meet you at or drop your shit, man.
87 Spike_Lee on Instagram. Follow me. I always got some shit coming out in 5 days. I got the single with Pablo Skywalker. It's called Shooter and Pablo. My boy Wells produced that. It's going crazy. Wells and my boy FaZe, they did collab on that beat.
Big FaZe!
Yeah, shout out Big FaZe, man. That's my dog. And we did the Ulamu project with Wells. FaZe is in the promo video. We got Chocolate Doll Asia shaking ass, man. It's all gravy. Shit, we on the golf course with it for the very best of shooter. Check out the Wine Southern Music. Check out my nephew Paid Tay, man. We just shot a video with him. You know what I'm saying? That shit going up. The boy got like 4,000 streams in like 10 days. And shout out Mac Tweez.
Come on, man.
Family Business, man.
That's 9 motherfucking days, man.
New mixtape. He got a new mixtape coming out. It's called Family Business, man. Fuck with him and Reckless Red, my niggas, man. You feel me? And shout out 9A Records, man. We just trying to keep it pushing.
For sure. Hey, man, you forgot somebody.
Oh, shout out my man.
Me, nigga.
You feel me?
Nigga, how you gonna drive my car, nigga, and forget to come pick me up?
Bad. So I drive a lot of rentals, but I be fucking up.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna borrow my car and bring my shit back on empty, nigga?
Same media, man. You better act like you know.
Hey, you got any drunk uncles that laugh like this?
Rest in peace, my Uncle Hoop, man. You know, he was some real ism. That's probably where I got it from, but yeah.
For sure. Well, I'm LDeez. Well, I'm LDeez for another episode of I Need to Know, and as usual, come on, you know what I want.